shockwaves around the league. Lewis Harris. One thing with Villa last season, they didn't score it. They don't score as many. And how they've really treated the league over the last few years is they've never really scored many, but they've not conceded loads either. Whereas I think they've tried to have a shift of philosophy coming into this season. They want to try and play more expansive football. They want to try and pass it round teams. But they found themselves cut open as Dan Rigby. I mean, he finds a pass, he can fire it into any gap. Really is a player I enjoy watching. Doesn't matter what the angle is.
Just want to apologise to our viewers as well. I think we're at a technical issue with the live, so we're maybe a little bit behind on.
Oh, we?
But we are. It is currently 1-0 to Leeds Chariots, with Dan Rigby scoring Jack Maxwell scoring the opening goal.
Oh, I rate the creativity out of from Dan Rigby.
My news on the officials. It's Mark Kerrison in the middle, and Millie Bean and the Leeds Chariots PFC line.
But you're telling me you play for Leeds and you don't know who's on the line?
Trying to be. I was about to say Mick Britton.
Well, it's very good name them. He's a Leeds Chariots line, but he has a name. His name isn't Leeds Chariots Lino, is it?
Officially, that's what it's known as.
Is it on the system?
Both coaches, Stuart Allen for Villa Rockets and Russ Rigby for Leeds Chariots.
Loved it this weekend. He's a coach that loves to jump up and down on the sideline, but he's almost in solidarity with the players. He's decided to sit this weekend. Just unmoving.
Some may say he doesn't have a chair in the world.
I can only apologise for the awful attempt at humour from my co-commentator. Dave Lewis goes all the way around, well saved by Lewis Harris, and Ricochet goes out for a goal kick. Yeah, when it gets to the last game on a Sunday, you really are just really desperate for commentators. Jack Humphries is filled in for...
Pardon me, I've done the course.
Yeah, you have done the course, yeah.
It's a very good course as well.
And I'm surprised they didn't tell you to not make jokes like that. We do have a laugh. Come on, Dan Rigby. There we go. Gets round under the deer. Who then? First foul was a 2-on-1. Can they find some space? Lewis. To Lewis. Look at that. Dave Lewis battling with Lewis Harris. Into mid-air, front bumper. Bobby Allen, another front bumper, mid-air. Did that slow because he didn't know where Dan Rigby was. The ball from Bobby Allen goes out of play. For a kick in, the Bobby Allen's in cut out, giving away another kick into Leeds. We've got Summer Rice sat on the bench. Should they want to make a change, they have got to find a way back into this game.
Leeds have also got Harrison Taylor, a great talent on the bench. Should they wish to change up a little bit. But I think it's a winning formula for them at the moment.
It's been a mixed bag also for Leeds this weekend. Beat Newcastle yesterday.
Yeah, beat
Lost
Newcastle.
Lost the Teesside though as well. Just have to drop that one in there.
I mean, good win against Middlesbrough before as well.
Oh, you've done a tour of the northeast. Done a tour of the northeast.
We're all on a northeast tour.
That'd have been great if you hadn't butchered it halfway through. Dan Rigby driving at the byline and deflects off onto Madeira and out for a corner. Now, does Dan Rigby have enough room? Or am I going to get taken out?
We'll trust Dan Rigby.
No, I know. He's a live wire. I value my toes. I know I don't need them. Come on. There we go. Saved by Madeira. Ball to Lewis Harris. Across. Ah, it's a poor pass. Far too close to Bubba. Corner ball for Villa Rockets. Really good one too. That was a really weird corner. Obviously didn't work out how they would have liked it to.
They do try some innovative things, Leeds, from set pieces. So and it's a tactical change from last season as well, Greg. Leeds opting just for less of the 3 out, less of the 4 out. Apologies.
Less of the 3 out, more of the 2 out. Proper old school Powershare football.
Yeah, they've Lewis Harris holding that middle position. Dan Rigby going wide, whereas last year he was playing that central second pivot role. He's now moved to a wide role, and I think, to be honest, I think it suits him very well.
Yeah, I much prefer, I think, as a player when Dan's playing out wide. I think it suits his game better. And while Dan and Lewis Harris are very good players, it sometimes didn't work in the middle. They were both trying to do extravagant stuff and get caught out with gaps in the middle. The corner. Last 3 minutes.
Lewis is very vocal on the pitch. I was about to say.
Oh, can't shut him up, can you? Can't shut him up.
He's always very positive as well. He's a very positive player, especially as a player and also as a coach.
Oh, here we go. Oh, pick me please. I want to play games.
Saying what I see, Greg. Saying what I see.
Disgraceful. Disgraceful. Using the WFA commentary to further your playing career. It's disgusting. It's always a struggle. First and last game of the day. You know, tired. You're thinking about the journey home. Some of us have got very long journeys home.
Thinking about the roadworks on the M1.
Yeah, thinking about the roadworks, yeah.
It's one of the
could be sat in traffic for another 4 hours, you know.
Yeah, it's one of those. It can be quite a difficult one as a player. It can be quite a difficult one to
get yourself up for, you know.
Yeah, especially if you've had 5, like Leeds have had 5 this weekend.
There's a tiny violin again. I think Villa have also had 5. Villa,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
this is a
nearly
5
the
game
same.
week. It's a 5 game week for Villa as well. Dan Rigby. The ball from Dave Lewis is found only under Medea. Right close to Jack Maxwell.
They seem to have closed the game down a little bit, Leeds. Just trying to maybe, I don't know, they seem to be a little bit more trying to hold on to the ball rather than playing it out.
Last 60 seconds of this first half. Still 1-0 to Leeds thanks to that early goal. Right, Jack Maxwell and they were both.
Just millimetres away from the
Well,
post.
they were
that
both
one.
just chasing the ball. There was a gap. There was a definite gap at the near post. That was on target. There was no one stopping it. Dave Lewis there fuming with himself. Called for the pass and then didn't do anything with it. Lewis Harris straight up Bubba. Settle for the kick in.
Into additional time here. Can Leeds get another goal before our time?
Not like that, they won't. Straight out of play from Dan Rigby. Two on one. Not quite the half-time whistle. To which Stuart Allen clearly thought that was the half-time whistle.
Going back to the last game of the day.
He's pulling out the odd, I've got the hearing aid excuse there, hasn't he? Dave Lewis. Bobby Allen, strike. Straight at Jack Britton, who hasn't had much to do, and there is the half-time whistle. Leeds Chariots 1.
Yeah, Leeds Chariots 1. Villa Rockets 0. I'll just help Greg out there.
Well, I was like Leeds Chariots, I was like, is that not the second team? I'm getting confused.
I thought you put your glasses on, Greg.
Yes, yeah, no. And then it's been a game that has been fairly dominant from Leeds' point of view. Still only 1 goal ahead. We will wait to see what substitutions or perhaps tactical changes happen at half time. Hopefully you can join us for the second half.
Absolutely. We'll be back in a...
You can, you're my co-commentator.
We'll be back in a moment.
And we're back for the second half between Leeds Chariots and Villa Rockets. Jack Maxwell on the ball, the goal scorer for Leeds, and it's got round Bubba. It's got Dave Lewis battling with Lewis Harrison, just a little bit aggressive, and Lewis Harrison gone very high pitched and gone, I didn't hit him. I swear I didn't hit him. I swear. Joined again by Mr. Jack Humphreys, who's upped his pun game, I hope.
Thank you very much, Greg. I'll try and hopefully maybe guess I'll just keep my mouth shut. I think that's the best.
Oh, that'll do. That'll do. It's been a substitution for Villa. Off has gone Bobby Allen. On comes Summer Rice.
Leeds have stayed the same in terms of personnel, maybe not in terms of tactics.
Maxwell to Dan Rigby. Couldn't quite get a touch on that. Kick in to Villa Rockets. There's Harris across to Maxwell. Can Rigby get on the end of it? Yes, he can. Fired back to Maxwell. Blocked by Dave Lewis, who entered the box. 3 in the box. Assistant referee Millie Bean is a hawk for 3 in the box.
Absolutely. She's saying I think it was just a little bit, maybe just a little bit of the front bumper.
It's all it has to be, just a little bit in the box and it counts. Comes him in here. Bringing the ball forward. He's turned into Lewis Harris. Yeah, a bit too aggressive. They knew each other. They knew it as well. They do know each other. Because someone's just tried to flatten Lewis Harris. Surprised you didn't start going on to defend him there. You're so keen for a place. It's tight. You've got a starting lineup. Lewis Harris.
Keep battling Leeds. They seem to be just trying to dribble a bit too much. Maybe they just need to find that pass.
There is a ridiculous amount of curl on this floor. The curl's in. A lot more than usual.
I've actually not noticed that.
Have you not?
No, can't say.
Wakey, mate.
Can I borrow your glasses?
They're not doing me any favours, are they? If you want them, you can. You know what I need to do? Go to Optegra Eye Care. Proud sponsors of the 2024-25 Premiership season. We really thank them for their support in putting on such a great display of power chair football. Comes Midir. Dan Rigby. Dan Rigby to Lewis Harris. Cleared by Midir towards Rice, cut out by Harris. Out of play for a Leeds kick in.
Dan Rigby to take this one.
Villa just really struggling to get any sort of metaphorical foothold in this game.
A wheel hold, maybe.
I prefer the term metaphorical foothold. Because what does a wheel hold look like?
That's the.
Should we just spend the next 40 minutes debating that? Play for another Leeds kick in. Oh, good ball to Jack Maxwell, takes a touch. Back to Lewis Harris, who also takes a touch. Invites the pressure, not sure that was the best touch in the world. You may think differently because you want a starting place at Leeds.
Well, I'm going to defend Lewis there.
Oh, say, shock. Shock.
I do think though, if your chair's not in the right place, you may have to take that touch just to control it a little bit.
But why was his chair not in the right place in the first place?
Maybe that's a good question. We always say positioning at Leeds, chair positioning.
Positioning. But at Leeds, positioning.
Yeah. Get your chair right.
Get your chair right.
I do apologise, I'm not sure what kind of accent.
Yeah, no, neither do I, to be honest.
To do here.
Neither do I. It was... Hopefully no one's offended by that. But... Lewis Harris.
I mean, you're moving to the north soon? So.
I am, hopefully I don't annoy everyone there with terrible accents. Well, the technique from Dan Rigby was absolutely sensational there. Gone all the way out and around. Tell you what I'm amazed by. How his hat stays on when he's going for all these spins.
I've not thought about that, but that's a very good point.
I suppose maybe that's why it's on backwards so it stays on. But got some sort of super glue on the old hat. Lewis Harris again battling with Thomas Badir. Those two are. There's no love lost between them. This game is slowly devolving into the Greg and Jack podcast. We could do with a little less conversation, a bit more action.
That's Elvis Presley you just quoted.
The king. Comes with here, ball forward. Can Thomas Rice got the end of this? Yes, you can. Perhaps should have stayed in reverse. Really think staying in reverse, they should have had way more options than she did by going forwards. If you didn't know the scoreline and you just looked at this game over the last 5 minutes, you'd think that Villa were the team with the one goal advantage. It's not quite clicking for them so far.
I think they're just trying to hold on to the ball a bit too much. They just need to get that one pass out, and I think that will give them another goal advantage. They just seem to be being quite conservative on the ball. Lewis Harris being extremely conservative, trying not to let that ball out.
Something has to change. Could it be now? Dave Lewis driving his ball forward for a bumper. Wasn't enough pace on it to get to Summer Rice. Pick from Dan Rigby into Lewis Harris.
Here they go now.
Tell you what, he's lucky he actually couldn't do that on the other way round, because that was going straight to Summer Rice. Brilliant back heel technique from WFA chairperson Dean Williams there. Shame it probably won't be on the camera, but I can assure you it was Ronaldinho-esque. Ronaldinho now, not maybe in his prime. Make the most of this last commentary before I get taken off by Dean for those comments. Lewis Harris driving the ball forward. to Jack Maxwell in the corner. All the way round. Oh, what a pass that is. Dan Rigby didn't connect with that, or we would have liked. Dave Lewis. Indecision. 9 minutes left. Can Villa find a way to get a goal, an equalising goal?
They're certainly picking the pace up, aren't they, Villa?
Right, substitution. So, discussion between Bubba and coach. Stuart Allen. Looks like Dave Lewis is going to go in goal. Trying to work out what's going on here.
I believe Bubba Elliott has gone off for
Bobby
Allen. And Dave Lewis has gone back into that goalkeeper centre position.
May try and spread the ball a bit more. It was a good effort from Summer Rice. Maybe didn't need to charge in there. Gets to Dave Lewis. Good positioning from Dan Rigby on the edge of the box though.
Lewis Harris can't. He's got to stay in the area. Otherwise, we'll give it to him one.
Into corner. Right. No prizes for guessing what Villa are trying here.
There's a bit of stuff going on here. We got a scoreline update from that side, Greg.
On court B, Nottinghamshire have broken the deadlock against Middlesbrough. Good ball by Dave Lewis. Nottinghamshire 1, Middlesbrough 0. A game towards the bottom of the table. Be disappointing for Middlesbrough given they started the weekend so strongly with a win over Villa. Comes up towards Summer Rice. Brilliant disguised 180 pass from Lewis Harris. Here is the Leeds number 12. Again, met by Hamza. It seems like a magnet between these two. Wherever Lewis goes, he's then met by Hamza. Dave Lewis. Of course, these two former West Brom teammates. He's been turned inside out there, Lewis. I mean, he's lucky there, Lewis.
He did get out. He did get out of jail with that one.
Because he's been turned inside out not once but twice. What do you make of that one, Jack?
Yeah.
Just brilliant. That is just brilliant, insightful commentary from Jack. From
Right,
Jack
okay,
Humphries.
it's last game.
Oh,
That's my excuse.
this is what you tune in for. The insightful co-commentary.
I've tried to formulate the words correctly here, Greg.
Oh, dearie me.
Do you think he did? Going back to it though, Greg, if you would like to go through the analysis,
Yeah.
he did get he did get a little bit lucky there. And to be honest, I've forgotten what happened.
Right.
No.
Bubba's come back on in place of Summer Rice. He's come back. Hamza Badir's gone out wide. One last throw of the dice for Villa. They search for this equaliser. Oh, what a ball that is from Dan Rigby. Jack Maxwell blocked by Bubba. Two on one. Sloppy from the two wingers there. both being drawn in.
Could Leeds finish it off here?
They could well. They could well do. Dan Rigby. Blimey. Bobby Allen nearly front bumpered that pass. His own keeper.
I know Lewis and Dan's set piece technique, they take a lot of inspiration from America superstar, the postman Pete Winslow.
Boomstick. On the off chance you're listening. On the off chance he's listening. I mean, why wouldn't you be?
Yeah, the boys, Dan and Lewis, Dan Rigby and Lewis Harris, are very big fans of.
Yes, when I was out there last year commentating on the World Cup, I did get a text from Lewis at silly o'clock in the morning because of the time difference, saying, "Can you please get an autograph for me and Dan?" Did I know?
Honestly, during the World Cup, that was all our training was. Like, can we do Peter Winslow? Can we do Peter Winslow's set pieces? Can we replicate that?
I mean, they worked really well at the World Cup, getting America to a third place finish. Oh, well, that's a let off. They should have killed the game off there. Dan Rigby was lined up perfectly and just decided to just stop driving forwards. To me, if it had connected with that full power, he'd have scored. He'd have killed the game off. 2-0 Leeds. A week on the motorway. Dave Lewis. And in the game with Lewis Harris. Jack Maxwell, under the last 2 minutes. Corner is absolutely fine for Leeds. It's flicked out. Ball across. I mean, there's no threat from Villa Rockets, is there? No threat whatsoever.
I think,
like I said earlier, sorry, Jack, you'd think that they were defending the 1-0 lead.
Yeah, absolutely. I think when Leeds get on their game, get on their passing game like this, it's hard to kind of stop. Villa Rockets having a hard time trying to break Leeds down when they kind of get that momentum. But Villa Rockets, the times they have attacked, they have looked quite dangerous.
Yeah, ball's going to go back there. Bobby Allen, he wasn't going to get round Lewis Harris. And in the corner is absolutely fine. That is where Leeds want it. 60 seconds left on that clock, plus anything added on. Goal kick for Villa. A chance to clear it.
Is there a chance on it for Villa here?
They've got to get over the halfway line. They've struggled to do that.
Is there a breakaway?
Not with a pass like that, there isn't. Just breaking Leeds' way and hit the ball. How do you sum up this Villa Rockets performance, Jan?
I think the times they have done well, the times that they have had that glimmer of trying to score has been quite dangerous. But I think the power of Leeds' attacks and the fact that they just are constantly on you all the time makes it really hard to get out of that defensive kind of wall that you get stuck in. It can be really hard to get out with Leeds.
No messing about. Dan Rigby just tapping the ball and the dribble. Don't want to risk a counter attack for Villa that could lead to an equalising goal. He's going to take it into the corner. Dave Lewis driving forwards. It's going to go some effort to get it all the way. No pick off from Bobby Allen there, and it's going back the other way. They're just locking up in the dribble is exactly what Leeds want. Can't be many seconds left. Now, and as I say that, the full-time whistle goes. That very early goal from Jack Maxwell, giving Leeds Chariots a 1-0 win over Villa Rocketeer. A game that has been entirely comfortable for Leeds, Jack.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they almost went into this looking to get that 1 goal advantage and then just kind of shutting up shop a little bit towards the end there. They did really well. You know, Villa, they did really well to defend when Villa had a couple of chances where they nearly scored, but Leeds came out on top. They did very well with that.
And that concludes game week 1. Well, I mean, there is like 10 seconds left on court B, so technically there is still action, but here on court A, that is the end of game week 1 of the 2024-25 Optegra Premiership. What a weekend it has been, Jack, and hopefully more of the same come December when we return for game week 2. There is the full-time whistle on court B. Game week 1 is done. Thank you to everyone who has joined us across the weekend. Thank you to Optegra for sponsoring the league, and we will see you all in December for more Premiership action.
Thank you very much. See you then.